Good morning, guys. Welcome to Fishful Thinker. I'm Chad LaChance. This is South Dakota, and it's a breezy morning in fall. We don't really know what to expect out of the day. I got a bunch of rods out. We're going to get after it and see if we can catch some fish. So stay tuned. We're going to do some South Dakota experimenting. We're going to see about catching another smallie or two right here. So what's happening is the wind's coming this way and blowing in, and there's a steep break coming off the main lake and up onto this point, really steep, and then a grass flat above it. So if I was smart right there, would have dropped another rod overboard, and I probably could have got his buddies too, but I was more interested in messing with my net, and as you can tell, we hadn't caught very many fish. I didn't have the net out yet, and that was our first bite on this lake. And I'm throwing the old school cutter. Guys say, oh, I can't find those anymore. They're in the Berkeley saltwater line. You can still get them. And the reason I have it, as opposed to, say, the hit stick or the stunner, some of the other jerk baits, is because it's smaller in this really clear water, for one. And I could be throwing a really small hit stick and accomplish that. But for two, it's the most erratic of the baits that I have, of the jerk baits. And that's what I want for exciting fish in conditions like we have here, crystal clear water and all that. So we'll see. Got him. All right. And guys, that one got me in the grass. I slacked it out. I don't know if we were rolling for that, but I slacked the bait out for a minute. I'm like, maybe we need a pause out of the deal. And now he's got some veg on him as well. Okay, where's my net? Oh, golly, it broke. All right, guys, just got bumped again. These fish are definitely excitable, but the only thing I'm able to get bit on is the jerkbait, as erratic as I can make it, and that's it. That's the only thing I can get bit on. So we're gonna keep after that. And as you can see, that swim beach right there behind me, day use area, where I'm fishing, and this big hard contour line right out here in front of here. I'm sure there's a weed line out in front of that thing. I haven't had the boat over there close enough to see it because I want to stay out off the fish, but the water's so clear. It doesn't look like it because of the wind, but the water's crystal clear. And so because of that, I don't want to get the boat over there, you know? So I'm gonna stay out here and make long throws at it and see what happens. The other part of the reason of throwing the little cutter is it's just a little tiny profile going real fast, you know? And so it's an excellent choice in crystal clear water as opposed to a larger jerkbait, which may not be as good. I think the other possibility besides chrome right here, and it's something I might do in a minute, is swap to a clearer one, a translucent colored one, and see if that'll get us bites instead. But right now we're getting enough bites on the chrome in the last 10 minutes to keep after it. So over the course of today, regardless of what makes the TV show, we have fished a topwater weedless frog with no bites, a swim jig with no bites, a Texas rig pit boss with no bites. We fished, what else? Jerk baits have been bit like that. And so we'll just keep throwing those. And then we'll get back to what hasn't gotten bit. And this is that big old chrome hit stick. Stay on there, buddy. The way things are going with me today, anything's possible. Stay on here, buddy. I know. Come on. I just finished telling you guys how poorly I've been fishing, so I'm not gonna get in a hurry on this one. It's a decent small. I haven't really seen him. It looks like he's hooked sideways. Hopefully he's got two hooks. That would be better. He's coming sideways. No, he's right there. Come on, buddy. Come on around here, buddy. Come on, buddy, in the boat. Welcome to my boat, buddy. Yikes, sometimes you gotta work hard for your catches, guys. And this, as far as I'm concerned right now, this is the prettiest fish I've seen in all of my life. And I'm not lying. Let me get this one hook, stuck him in the belly right there. We don't want to hurt him anymore than we have to. Right, that's actually in the fin right there. Okay, get him on hooked. Okay. I'm more proud of that 14-inch smallmouth than any bass I've caught in a while. Big smooch, put you back. All right, guys, so when you look at that screen right there, that is where we've come to live or die. Whether this makes TV or not will depend largely on if I can catch a fish on this piece. We have not looked at it at all. It is now late in the day. We have tried a lot of stuff today. We have fished a ton of stuff, different kinds of cover, different kinds of structure, 2 different lakes, several different species, and it's been 1 or 2 here or there. And sometimes that's what happens when you just go out and go fishing without any knowledge of the lake. It's still fun, but I'm not sure why. I think we've caught a weird season or a time in the season where a lot of the vegetation's dying off and, you know, causing some water quality issues. So we'll see, but I'm gonna fish this big current push. Oh, nope, that was not a fish, that was just a weed. I'm gonna push this big current push in on this bank though, or on this big peninsula. And I think is a good spot to catch 1 big smallmouth out here on top of this thing. You can see that drift line. That's part of the reason we're fishing here. Those are all husks from insects that hatched, but they're drifting up onto this flat. And as this current pushes in here, it's gonna get up shallower and shallower and weedier, and somewhere in between here and there is where we hope to intercept fish. But we're using those natural drift lines that you can see to set up our drift and let us know where food is funneling in on this flat. Got him. Oh, is he off? No, wait, I think I got a little guy. Not sure what I got here. He's coming right at the boat. Not sure what's going on here. Might just have weeds. Yep, I did. Oh my gosh, look at that pike. Yep.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. All right, guys, you see how aggressive it is. It's extreme. That's why I say jerkbait is hard on tackle. A big part of the reason I do it on spinning tackle as well is because it's just hanging in my hand. I don't even have to hold onto the rod. I just bounce the bait off the resistance of the water. And so I'm not really having to hold onto the rod very much at all. And I just spin the reel back to it, and you can do it with one hand. It's about as aggressive of a fishing style as you can get. Oop, oop. Nope, that's just weeds. So the whole deal with the big chrome hit stick like this, it's a huge bait. It's like, well, it's 13 centimeters long, and it's pure chrome, so it's just pure speed and reaction. So you guys can see how aggressive I'm popping on it. I'm just trying to make that thing dance around a whole bunch, not necessarily come forward a whole bunch. And every time it flashes around, it picks up that sun, and you get the big strobe effect. So whether it be this or the cutters we've talked about for many years, or any of the other chrome jerkbaits, you know, the stunner, same thing. You get a shiny one when the sun's out and the water's clear like this. It either needs to be, in my opinion, translucent or extremely shiny to get really good bites in crystal clear water and sun. Watch this one. This one's got good potential. Because any fish that's up that high is going to be the one that's going to be, I'm going to work it this way more. Got him. There we go. That's how you do it. See how aggressive I was working that thing, guys? That's 2 in a row right now, and I don't know how big this guy is. He's coming to the boat very nice, but given I have messed up a whole bunch of fish catches today, I'm gonna be very gingerly with him. Oh, that's a good smallie too. He's just being nice. Looks like he's on the tail hook. So I'm gonna soften up the drag a little bit in case he surges. Hold him just above the weed tops. Come on, baby, stay pinned, stay pinned. The thing we had earlier was a whole group of them come in together, and I was afraid they were gonna get the other bait. Oh no, don't jump over the net. Good Lord, welcome to the boat, buddy. Ay, 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 okay. Like I said, like the last one, guys, we decided to stick it out for one more after I just caught that last fish. I thought we'll stick it out for a few more minutes. I made basically the same cast and sped the bait up even more. And that's how we caught this one. So as soon as I get it unhooked here, I will show it to you. We always are a believer that getting fish unhooked is a safety issue before handling any more than you have to. So I always do that. Okay, there you go, guys. One beautiful smallmouth bass, and looks suspiciously like the last one we just caught 2 casts ago, guys. So we're gonna give him a smooch too. Put him back in this beautiful clear water. You guys can look how clear the water is. That's why we're throwing the chrome jerkbait, guys, is that hit stick's getting bites.